Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we'll be looking at a product Turtle Wax has sent me out to test and to use, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on what I think of. It's a high perform wheel cleaner and tyre prep. It's about £10 on Turtle Wax's website and there is 680ml. Now there's a couple of things I've found interesting about it. It says that it's fast action, dissolves heavy dirt and grime, and also its powerful foam prepares tires for coatings. What I like, it says, is a corrosion repellent polymer making future cleaning easier. So I've had a couple of goes on a couple of the other wheels, but today we'll have a try on this one and see how it goes. What I think, I initially off the bat, I like this child resistant nozzle. What I like about it is because I've got a young child, I like the fact that you can't just twist it around like that, and that you have to push it in and twist it. So I think that's very neat. We'll go ahead and spray it on and see what it works and how it's like. Now what I've noticed about it is really quick foam acting, really gets going the foam on the tyre immediately. But I think you do have to use a bit more than a normal wheel cleaner to get the best out of it. So you can see immediately it's starting to brown up on the sides, which I've not seen a tyre cleaner like that. And what I do like about this is that it's like a two-in-one. It's like a wheel cleaner and a tyre cleaner, so you don't have to have a separate tyre cleaner. This kind of does everything, and you can see that browning where it's pulling the dirt off. So we'll go ahead and give this wheel a clean and the tyre. So to begin with, I'm going to use this detail factory brush, give a little spray into that, and we'll just work the tyre in. And you can see that forming. I've never seen any tyre cleaner or wheel cleaner work like that, and I love this forming action. It's a good clean there. It's pulled off a lot of dirt. What I like to do is, instead of putting it back in the bucket, just give that a bit of a rinse off. Now, what I like about this is the way I can clean the wheels, my process, where for me, how it works personally, in the sense where I don't have to fill up the bucket with a separate solution. I've put nothing in the bucket. This is me personally, my method, how I just like to do a maintenance clean, not for a deep clean. I don't need to fill up the bucket with soap or a dedicated wheel soap. I can just use this on its own. So it saves me time having to fill a bucket up, and saves me a bit of money as well, that I don't need to have a separate product, whether it's a dedicated soap for a wheel soap or any other soap that I'm going to be using, and I can just use one product for a maintenance clean. Because to be fair, these wheels, I've kept them in good shape. I stay on top of them, so they're not majorly corroded, majorly dirty. So I'll just rinse that off. And then I'm going to use this, not this one, yeah, that one. Spray a little onto there, and then get the barrels clean. I think I might need, there's a guard catching on the back. That's what I hate about these wheels. Just rinse them off. I'll rinse that off. Getting for a close-up to say that I'm happy with them wheels being in that condition. That's just chipped there. There's just a few tar spots that have to come out separate anyway. But overall, them wheels are pretty decent. I'll be happy with that. Now, I'd say personally for a maintenance product to clean your wheels, not for a deep clean, because well, you'll still need a shampoo in your wash bucket. But if you see how much I've used, and I use this on I think 1 or 2 wheels before, I think this to go through this, you might end up, if it was full about that much and I've used there for about 3 or 4 wheels, probably get 4 cars out of this, maybe more, maybe less, depending. So you're talking about £10, £2.50 a car, £2.50 a wash. So it just depends on how much this lasts. But I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. It saves me having to get separate soap out for just the wheels. So one downside I've noticed is that in the UK, for definitely, I've noticed on the US side that they have got a bulk version of this and we haven't here. And I think that's a bit of a letdown. If we could have got a bulk version here, would have made things a bit more slightly cheaper. It is a decent product, and moving forward I will buy it on my own. I do like it, especially with the fact nowadays you've got a tyre cleaner, you've got a wheel cleaner, you've got so many different products. This kind of gets rid of that. And for me, how I like to do my maintenance wheels is, I don't want to be bringing out a load of brushes, I don't want to be filling my bucket up. I can just spray this on, clean it, get a brush like you've seen the process I've done, have minimal kind of products out here, minimal tools out here, and just get it cleaned and they look presentable, and I'm happy with what I've come out with there. So it is a product I would recommend. Definitely, I like the fact that it's, like I mentioned, a 2-in-1. I'll have to see as I get more uses out of it about this corrosion repellent polymer making future cleaning easier. I think that with time it'll tell. And I do like the fact that it's a 2-in-1. That's the way I see it. 2-in-1, we can do the tyres and the wheels. I like that foaming action. Tyres are starting to dry up and you can see they do look clean. They're not just we think they've gone a bit wet, but then they're still dirty afterwards. This does clean. It has cleaned that wheel, it has cleaned the tyre, and it's something I would recommend. And like I mentioned before, I will be buying it for my own back in future. If Turtle Wax are listening to this, please do, can we get a bulk version in the UK so we can save a bit of extra cash and buy a bulk version? I love this trigger. This bottle here is very innovative. For me, definitely, I've got young kids and they do hang about when I'm cleaning the car sometimes, and I'm quite mindful of having to leave chemicals in front of them. So it'd be a good addition, this, and I'd like to see them roll it out on the rest of the bottles. And yeah, so I'm just going to finish up by putting some protection on these, to be honest. So I'm just going to spray that. I spray some of this Turtle Wax. Which one is it? Dry and Shine. What I like to do is just spray a bit on. Might be a bit much there, but and then just rinse it off. And then wheels look clean, instantaneous protection. That looks fantastic. So I hope you guys found the video useful. I mean, I'm getting a lot of you guys watching, but none of you are subscribing, so I appreciate if you do subscribe to the channel and do give it a like if you've enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, guys, and take care. Bye bye.